Hi folks, and welcome to the channel. After recently discovering where the zero pitch setting was on the H-Ace Scale software, I've done that. If you click servo trim here, yes, so just check my other video where I just discovered that. So I've set it now to 0, yeah. I think I was pretty close anyway, but I don't think it'll make any real significant difference because the barometer in the H-Ace will keep it at a certain level and it'll work out where the pitch needs to be. So in reality I believe it'll only make any difference if you're flying in 3D mode. And yes, the H-Ace does have 3D mode, the scale. That's a value of 1300 on your radio. But yeah, I'm just checking for GPS. The lovely GPSs. Let's see if we have any. If we have any, let's have a look. We do indeed. So let's spin it around. And we still have GPSs. Many of them, I suppose. Into Atti mode, which I have here. Yeah, so this is not my auto banking, this is my Atti. So we're at 1000 on the scale. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and run. I was hoping for a wind still day. I left the house, it was wind still. But here we go. So it's a bit lethargic, I can see already. There's a bit of gain. Let's check if we have lovely GPSs. There we go. Lovely GPSs we have. Rock solid. Rock solid. Let's see the ascent. Nothing, and off it goes. So it seems like it's got this little 1 meter buffer, although it doesn't buff it on the way down. So I'm full up now, and only then it goes. But anyway, let's into Atti, up it ups, and let's give her a fly. Look, realistically, you're not flying at sort of below a meter. I mean, if you're cranking it, but it can happen, yeah. And in that case, if you don't have the authority in the ascent that you're expecting, then look there. It's you know, as I say, if you don't have what you're expecting, you could crash into the ground. So that's not very handy. I do hope that Flywing decides to give us that switch that the H2 does have, where you can switch that soft takeoff and landing off. Wow, I'm in Atti mode and it just sits there. So here, low to the ground and up, nothing, and nothing, and there it goes. So it looks like at about this height. Let's just go a little bit lower. Look, there it is, happy days. And nothing, and there it goes. So it's round about, looks like 2 meters, if I guess. But that's only up, not down. Down it's, now it did. It's a bit of a hit and miss. I just don't see, nothing happened there at all. But it seems like you can save it, you know. But anyway, I just thought I wanted to test the zero pitch whatever setting. Look, I've still got all my pitches, 14 and -9. So that hasn't changed after my setting. Into GPS while I get this fly out of my ear. Wow, that is pretty dialed in, eh? Let's just fly a little bit in GPS mode. So this is GPS mode. As I've mentioned in my review, much improved over the H1. I think I've set this braking to about 25, full forward and let go. I would like it actually a bit less, to be honest, but I don't fly in GPS, so it doesn't really matter to me. Into attitude. So yeah, as I expected, the zero pitch setting made no difference whatsoever in these two modes. I can't see how it would, but for the fanatics out there, now you know how to set it. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I can't get over the lack of response in the climb below a certain height. That's just a bit of a. And the other day I didn't have that at all. I could climb rapidly from here even. So you see, I'm full up, nothing, and there it goes. But down it makes no difference. But Mr. Peng does show that it's got a buffer there. Maybe that's only the 450, I don't know. Anyway, you see, now I need height and I don't have any. So maybe on the H-Ace just keep it above 2 meters if you're flying in a sporty manner. Yeah, if you're flying in a sporty manner. Group member, I'll keep his name anonymous for now, is sending me an H2, which he says into GPS, which he says doesn't work as described. So I said to him, okay, I'll be the judge of that. Send it to me. Let's see if I can get it going. So I'm looking forward to that in the post if it arrives, or when it arrives. So to that person, thank you very much. Because let's be honest, I'm not going to buy an H2. I have no real use for it. Wow, that blade tracking is absolutely spot on, eh? Look at that, eh? I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I have no reason to buy an H2 because I can't see myself building big helis and custom helis. I like these Flywings. They serve my purpose exactly. I trust them, and this is all I need in my ripe old age, just to have a little bit of fun. You know, just to have a little bit of fun. So yeah, unless Flywing comes up with a spectacular fuselage, and I don't, maybe an MD500 would be nice. Look, I've got my own that I've printed, which is very nice. But you know, when they release an official one that's got glass in it and rivets and door handles and all sorts of crap, so I might this acceleration is a bit weak. I might get one, maybe. We'll see. I don't like that sluggish. They must remove that, please. Flywing, if you're at all watching these videos, please remove that, or at least have it as an option like you have in the H2. It's definitely there. Guys, thanks for joining. How long have we been flying? 11 minutes. I think that'll do. 12 minutes in fact. So yeah, thanks for joining. happy flying. This is just a quick test. I didn't expect anything drastically change. So yeah, happy days, and we'll see you in the next one.